Okay, we have a really cute song by Plain White Tees, and I know that I did Hey There Delilah a few weeks ago. But anyway, my ukulele strap is squeaking. Maybe it's like kind of vinyl, so it's squeaking. Maybe I'll get one that has leather ends. But anyway, so Plain White, I totally get off topic. So this song is The Giving Tree by Plain White Tees, and it is based on the children's book, The Giving Tree. Very cute story. I don't know if you've ever read it, but if not, you should. It's cute. It's nice. And I'm totally blanking. I believe it's Shel Silverstein that wrote it. I'm pretty sure. Should have looked that up first. Oh well. So what we're going to do is I did this song with my boss, Nick, at Band Gig. And he just kind of gave me this sheet. And all it is chords with bar lines. Okay? So we're going to do this version of it. Okay? And this is a lot of the ways that music gets written out for somebody that's coming in to play a part or whatever. You know, with a lot of my bands, I just have songs memorized and all of that. But this is like a case where, hey, can you come in and play this song with my band, and I'll give you all the chord charts and everything. So I get this, okay? And all that it means is we have the verse, and I'll type it up so it's a little more legible. But the verse, it's in 4/4 time. That's the 4/4. And then E minor lasts for one measure, so 4 beats. Then G, 4 beats. Then A minor, 4 beats. Then here we have G and D. Okay? Usually there's like a little slash. Actually, I think it would go that way with the camera looking at me. So usually there would be a slash. So it would say like E minor and then slash, slash, slash. So that means E minor on the first beat, and the second beat, and the third beat, and the fourth beat. So 3 slashes with the chord name first. Okay, then G, slash, 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 A minor, slash, 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 then G slash, D slash. So that means G, and then again, so for 2 beats, and then D, and then again for 2 beats. And of course, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and that's that measure. Okay, so this is what we have. So I'm going to go through this, and you can look at it typed out and follow along. Okay, so what ends up happening is this is a chord chart, okay, and it just tells me exactly what I need to play. So the important thing with this is I need to be watching the chord changes going through. Okay, so pretty simple. Usually when I type out stuff, I'll put like all of the chords are 4 beats unless otherwise noted, I think is how I word it. But anyway, so in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it as measures. Okay, so you just follow along, and what this helps with is it makes it easy to look at and go, oh, okay, so the verse is 8 measures long, the chorus is 8 measures long, the bridge is also 8 measures long. You can see really easily how long all the parts are. So somebody could say like, oh, okay, you know, let's take it from the second half of the chorus. Then you know, oh, the chorus is 8 measures long, so the second half of the chorus is the last 4 measures of the chorus. So I can look at it and go, oh, okay, so C, G, B7, E minor, C, D, C, D, G. And that's the part that the band leader or whatever, whoever wants to rehearse that part, is talking about. Okay, so the giving tree, really easy chords: E minor, a G, an A minor, a D, C, the light just flashed, G7. So just make sure you remember the G7. It's open on the G, 2nd fret on the C, 1st fret on the E, 2nd fret on the A. So I like to think of it as, it's kind of like an upside down G, because the G, those 3 strings, the frets are 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, and then if we flip it upside down, it's now 2, 1, 2. So that's how I think of it. But anyway, so G7, a B7, I bar across the 2nd fret, and then 3rd fret on the C string. And then there's a part right after the B7 in the chorus where it's E minor, then an E minor slash D. So we can do that on a ukulele. We end up with, it's a G chord. Okay, so E minor slash D. Am I doing that right? E minor is E, G, B. So E, G, B with another G there. If we add the D, so now I'm not playing an E. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Yeah, that works, but that doesn't sound so good. So you know what, either just play an E minor and don't worry about the slash D, which really just means it's an E minor chord with D as the lowest note. So it's an E minor chord with an added D note. You can just kind of ignore it and play an E minor, or that kind of works. What I'm playing is the open G, 2nd fret on the C, which is the D note, the open E, which gives us the E, and then the 2nd fret on the A string, which gives us the B. So E minor is E, G, B, so you have E, G, B. Okay, and then the D, 2nd fret on the C string, gives us that D. The only problem is when I'm playing it, it's not really sounding E minor slash D-ish to me. But it's okay because what I'm playing is exactly what I just explained. It is an E minor slash D chord. It's just not sounding great on ukulele, or on my ukulele, for whatever reason, a note doesn't seem like it's coming out clear enough. But you can definitely do that. So anyway, that is all of the chords. Yes. Okay, so the verse is nice and easy. So it's E minor for 4 beats, G for 4 beats, A minor for 4 beats, then G for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. Okay, so E minor, G, A minor, G, D. Then it repeats, E minor, G, A minor, G, D, and that's the verse. Easy. Okay, so now the chorus is a little more complicated. There's just more chords and things. And the 8 measures, 4 measures and 4 measures, aren't duplicates of each other. They aren't the same. But pretty easy. You can handle it. Okay, so the chorus is C, for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, D for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, D for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, G7, and then the next line is C, G, B7, E minor slash D. You know, I kind of do like that. It sounds okay. In the context of the actual song. C, D, G. And that last G is 4 beats long. Okay, so here's the chorus. Easy. Okay, then it does another verse, another chorus. Okay, then we get to the bridge. And the bridge, super easy. A minor, C, G, D, A minor, C, D. And then it goes to the chorus again. I lost my place. And then the outro at the end of the chorus is, it does the chorus and everything, and then it just repeats the last 2 measures. So the second half of the chorus, C, G, B7, E minor, E7, D, G. I messed that up. Let me redo it. I'm trying to like say the chords and everything. I'm just gonna. That's it. So it just does the last 2 measures, the C, D, 1 measure, and then the G. And there we are, The Giving Tree by Plain White T's. Very cute song and easy to play. Nice drummy chords and everything. And B7, I'm sure, has popped up before in one of my lessons. The E minor slash D, probably not, but whatever. Oh, and I did the theory lesson, and that totally, I just did a perfect example of why the theory can be so helpful. So the E minor chord, and then the E minor slash D, knowing that that means it's an E minor chord with a D added in as the lowest note, I could then figure out, oh, okay, well, here's where I could play a D, 2nd fret of the C string, so then the rest of it, yeah, but now that's just a G, and I'm unhappy with that. So what note am I missing? Because a G chord doesn't have the note E in it. An E minor slash D chord definitely has to have an E in it. It's right in the name. So clearly I'm missing the E, so I went, okay, well, where could I play an E and still have the D as the lowest note and still have the E, G, B notes that I need for the E minor chord. So all of those things, theory. And that's how we come up with an E minor / D chord. So I always have students, that are like, wow, like, so many chords. And I don't know so many chords. I just know how to find chords quickly. I know what notes make up chords, and I know how to find them quickly because I know the notes, where they are, and the notes I need for a chord, and how I can play them. So I always use the example like, okay, well, do you know how to add numbers? And they usually say yes. And I say, okay, well, what's 1 + 1? And they say 2. Okay, great. So what's 1 + 3? And they say 4. And I say, okay, great. What's 2 + 3? And they, even if they have to kind of go, 5. Like, okay, see, at some point, I'll ask you a question like, what's 7 + 8? And they may have to then go 15. Okay, they don't have it memorized, but they know how to figure it out really fast. And that's what I do with playing chords. I don't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chords memorized. I just know how to find them. I know how to make them. I know the notes needed and where to find them and how to play it fairly quickly. So that's why the E minor, I then went, okay, well, I need a D, so that changes it to a D. But then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, I don't like that. Let me figure something else out. So it took me like a few seconds to kind of go, well, okay, I could do that. But an E minor / D is a little bit of an odd chord. And actually, I think in the song, it's just an E minor, and the bass is actually playing an E note on the first beat of that chord, which in that measure is actually the third beat of the measure. So it plays the E, then plays a D note, which makes it an E minor / D. I don't think anybody else is changing anything. They're just playing an E minor. So I think that's really what's happening, and it's a little bit of an unusual chord, but that's why I didn't immediately know, oh, well, I just do that. But anyway, so there we are, the giving tree. Not too difficult.